What is going on? Welcome to another video, and this video is not going to be political. I posted on my Instagram story that I wanted to give some life advice to some people. It was just a very, very tough year for the United States, for the globe, if you really think about it, and for some people individually. Those people, I just say, um, I'm sorry. Hope everything gets better. Find someone to talk to if you're considering hurting yourself or others. Just I'm gonna get to this later, but our New Year's resolution needs to impact everyone. It needs to impact a better overall society. So I love giving out life advice. I might not have the best at times, but whatever I can do to help other people is incredible to me. So if you have any life advice, I guess just ask me. I don't know, on my Instagram page at Young Conservatives in America. And let's get into the video. I'm talking about New Year's resolutions today. And this is my general opinion on New Year's resolutions. The most common one I see is I'm going to work out every day. First of all, that's not even necessary unless it is necessary, unless you physically need to work out every day. It's not necessary. Here's why. One, you're probably not even going to do it. I guarantee you 96% of people who say they're going to work out every day actually don't work out every day, and they quit the first week, right? That doesn't even, why would you set something that you're not going to end up doing for the whole year? For example, when people say I'm going to get straight A's in the first quarter, in the third quarter, which would be the first quarter of the new 2021 year. No. Okay, you should strive to get straight A's in the second quarter of this year, the third quarter, the fourth quarter, and the first and second quarter of the next school year. Yeah, New Year's resolutions shouldn't just be a 1 week thing. They shouldn't just be a 1 month thing. They should be a New Year's resolution, not a new month resolution. And so when it comes to people working out, that's just not important. It's just not important unless it's medically necessary that you work out every day. And another thing about it seems like people kind of abuse it, A New Year's resolution should be something like a standard that you hold yourself to, a goal that you need to achieve. Uh, it, so many people abuse the term New Year's resolution until I started to think about it. I did too. I never really set drastic goals for myself or anything like that. I've always wanted to be a good person, but I've always kind of misused it. It should not be misused at all. It should be what a person, a standard that a person sets themselves to get to be a better person, to maybe be better physically or mentally. So let's get into some New Year's resolutions that I think people should really, really consider if you don't have one already or if you want to add another one on. First one is be a positive person and surround yourself with positive people. 2020 has taught us that the most positivity in the world that we can get, the better. When it comes to international affairs like war, I think if we have a lot of positive people involved in war, it can be a lot more peaceful in this world. And just in general, just in creating society or adding on to society, if we don't have consistently positive people, then you might as well forget about it. You might as well just forget about advancing society. Do everything with 110% effort. And what I mean by that, to sum it up, is if you're trying to save up for something, if you're trying to master a sport, master a technique, why are you watching this video right now? Is what I'm trying to say. If you want to set your mind to something, attack it with 150% effort every single day. Every single day. And not just the goal either. Do everything with 150% effort. Be a positive person with 150% effort. Do your sport with 150% effort. Go at your financial life with 150% effort. I just don't get how some people say, "Oh, I'm going to do this," and they attack it with about 50% effort and say, "Oh, I'm going to go hard this day. I'm not going to go hard this day." Why are you watching this video right now if you're trying to if you're setting yourself up for a long-term goal or you're trying to achieve a short-term goal? Why are you watching this? Exit off the video and go do whatever you want to do. Go achieve your goal and get out of this video right now. I already got my view out of you. So stop watching this video right now and go do what you strive to do. Last one. A lot of people aren't picking up on this message that 2020 sent us. To each loved one, to each person you love, never end a conversation on a bad note. Always say I love you to a loved one before you leave. And if you're not a huge fan of saying I love you, which I'm not really either, don't end it on a bad note. Do not end one single conversation on a bad note. Do not end one single conversation with the last sentence being something negative to that person. Do not end a conversation with an argument, because you never know what can happen. Some people have had family members impacted by COVID-19. What do you think would happen if they didn't say I love you when they left? Well, now they're never going to be able to forget about it, right? Because to people who haven't been impacted by COVID-19, it's just going to be a distant memory. The vaccine's going to come out, it's going to be distributed, we're not going to be thinking about it. But the people who have been impacted by it and who haven't said I love you to the people that have died from it, they're going to say now, well, I can't forget about COVID because my aunt died from it, and I didn't even say I love you before I left. Also, with everyone dying, with Kobe Bryant dying, do you think for the slightest second that, what was it, Vanessa Bryant, his wife, do you think for the slightest moment that when they left that day, when Kobe and Gigi left, and the other 7 people on the helicopter, do you think that when they left, their families thought they were going to die? I'm sure they said, I love you. I'm sure they did. But do you think for a split second that their families thought that they were going to leave the earth that day? Now, what if they didn't say, I love you? What if they didn't? A tragedy like that. Just the moral of the story is you don't know what can happen day to day. There's so many ways people can die, is what I'm trying to say. And if you end conversations on a bad note, if you end conversations without telling someone that you care about them deeply, then don't have conversations at all, because you just don't know what can happen. So that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want me to do life advice videos like this in the future, hit me up. Let me know. I'm still probably gonna do them even if no one hits me up and lets me know. So that's all right. But happy 2021, everyone. Once again, remember, attack everything with the mindset that you will achieve it. Say I love you to everyone and be positive, because the world needs it. The world needs you to be positive. That's the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.